Hello friends, welcome back to Info Channel. Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating story of history, Nalanda University. Rani, ever heard of this place before?
Of course. Nalanda was one of the greatest universities of ancient times, right? Founded in the 5th century during first Kumara Gupta period. But I don't know all the details, so I'm ready to learn new thing today.
Perfect. Nalanda was not just any university, it was the heart of learning in ancient India. Located in the kingdom of Magadha, now Bihar, India. It attracted scholars from all over the world. Imagine a place where people came from China and Tibet just to learn.
Wow, that's amazing. And it wasn't just about Buddhism teachings, right? They taught a wide range of subjects there, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely, they covered everything. Medicine, mathematics, philosophy, astronomy, and many more. They had lecture halls, dormitories for students and teachers, and even a library that would make any book lover's jaw drop.
Oh yes, the library. I heard it was one of the largest in the world at the time. I can't even imagine the collection they had.
Exactly. The library was massive, with 9 million of manuscripts and texts covering all sorts of subjects. It was a treasure trove of knowledge. Xuanzang, the Chinese monk who studied there in the 7th century, wrote all about it in his travel diaries.
Great, he traveled all the way from China to study at Nalanda. His accounts of the place must have been so detailed. What did he say about the university?
He was absolutely amazed by the intellectual atmosphere. He wrote about how rigorous the academic standards were and how everyone at Nalanda was so dedicated to their studies. Xuanzang's writings are actually how we know a lot about the university today.
That's incredible. And wasn't Aryabhat, the famous mathematician, also studied in Nalanda?
Yes, Aryabhat is believed to have studied at Nalanda too. He made groundbreaking contributions to mathematics and astronomy, like the concept of zero and the place value system. His work laid the foundation for so much of modern math.
Now I'm even more interested of this place. It must have been like the Harvard of ancient times.
Pretty much. People came from different parts of the world to be part of the Nalanda University. But hey Rani, let me ask you something. Do you know what happened to Nalanda's great library?
I know it was destroyed, but I don't remember who did it.
Aha! Looks like you'll have to wait till the end of the video to find out. And friends, if you know the answer, comment below. Let's see if anyone beats Rani.
You always do this. Alright, but you better tell me by the end.
Don't worry, I will. So back to the story. Unfortunately, Nalanda's incredible run came to a tragic end in 1193 CE. The university was attacked by a military general of the Ghurid Empire.
Oh no! What happened?
Yeah, it was a disaster. Entire university was destroyed and the library is set on fire. It's said that the flames from the burning of 9 million manuscripts and texts went on for months. So much knowledge was lost in that fire.
9 million manuscripts and texts? Really, imagine the wisdom that went up in smoke. The knowledge of centuries, gone just like that.
Exactly. It was one of the greatest losses in the history of knowledge. Nalanda had preserved texts from so many disciplines, philosophy, medicine, astronomy, and more. And just like that, it all disappeared.
It is such a tragedy. But even though the university was destroyed, its legacy lives on, doesn't it?
Definitely. Nalanda's spirit still inspires people today. There's even a modern Nalanda University now, built near the original site. The Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, inaugurated the new campus of Nalanda University. It's a beautiful way of continuing the traditions of the past while looking towards the future.
I love that. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Even though the library was destroyed, the thirst for knowledge and the values of Nalanda are still alive.
That's the beauty of it. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The answer to your question, who burnt down Nalanda's library?
Yes, tell me.
It was Bakhtiyar Khilji who destroyed the library during his invasion in 1193 CE. His attack marked the end of one of the world's most important centers of learning.
Bakhtiyar Khilji, that's such a sad chapter in history. But I am glad we are talking about it today, so more people can learn about Nalanda's incredible legacy.
Exactly. History can be painful, but it's important to remember, so we can learn from it. So friends, did any of you guess the right answer? Let us know in the comments below.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Nalanda University's incredible story.